back with another video. Today we have a very special girl today. Of course, our queen, Hatsune Miku. This figure was actually supposed to be in the February haul, but like I said in that video in the beginning, Ninden Game had a really bad issue with their shipment. And even though my fiance had this figure paid, if you're wondering what figure it is, it's the humongous Hatsune Miku Digital Stars 2022 version. I am so excited. This is a holy grail for me. As you all know, I love Hatsune Miku. You can tell from behind. I have a whole detail like filled with her stuff. And this scale is huge. Again, it hardly fits in frame. But this was actually supposed to be in the February haul that I put out a few weeks ago, or like a few days ago. And Ninden Game, even though my fiance had it paid for me, because she bought this for me as a, I think it was a Christmas gift or a birthday, I can't remember, one of the two. And they literally said it would be about a month before I would get it. And I was so sad because I really wanted it. And it's just, it was a long story. I had a ton of emails to them, but thank goodness she's here finally. And I'm so excited to unbox her today, guys. She is huge. I don't know if you can tell how big she is, but I should have showed you the box she came in. Her box is thick cardboard. I love the illustration. I love the colors. And the thing that makes it even more shocking, this scale is more than the Izuku resin by, was it Revenge Studio? That resin I paid for was, I think, $450-ish or $500 the most. Probably less than that, I'm pretty sure. My fiance paid $511 for this scale. It is insane how scales are getting that high in price. But I think it's justified for this Miku because I absolutely love it. When I first saw that she was announced, I literally was like, I am in love. I was just love at first sight. I love Hatsune Miku, and I love the overall aesthetic of like the punk theme and just the overall, her tights with holes. And she looks so good, and I'm so freaking excited. Her base looks humongous, and herself looks really big too. I was honestly surprised how big the scale was. I honestly thought it was gonna be like her small and the base big. But anyway, I'm stalling. I'm so excited. Let's get on with the unboxing. Oh my gosh, her base is huge. Okay. Oh my gosh, she is so pretty. Oh my gosh. something broke off the base. No, something. Oh my goodness. Okay. Miku, no. A speaker broke off the base.
Yeah, other people have that problem.
It's okay. It's like a clean thing. I can just like Chloe in the last one. Oh no. Okay. That's not your fault. Let's look at the queen. Oh my gosh, she's so big. I was not expecting her. Oh, I see another piece from the speaker. Okay. Oh my gosh. You guys. She is so dang beautiful. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at her. She's so pretty. The coloring on her is immaculate. Even on Miku, you can never not be more beautiful. Okay, let's get on with the part that's actually like the other pieces that she comes with. All right, guys, so I'm gonna talk for this part. Normally I'm quiet, but there's so much to like look at. This is giving me vibes of that Karisu we unboxed back in the October haul. You know, that amazing good smile. Look. That is so insane. So we got some plastic. And that's all I see so far. There is a bit of, I don't know if that's, can I rub that off? There's a bit of a mark, a whitish mark right here. And then this is the speaker that actually broke off the base. You could see right here, it broke off. But it's like a clean little piece there, so it's not a huge deal to me. If I can just figure out the direction, she should just sit on there. Okay, is that there? I can't. Okay. That's where it goes. But it's not really stable, so I'm definitely gonna glue that. So let's do that. We got our handy dandy super glue. This is the one I use. I used it in the last video with Kuro. It worked this works really well. This fixes anything. So let's see. Let's try. Let's take it off first. My hair stuck to it. You guys can see what I'm doing. I just put one drop. Actually, I might put two because this is kind of a big gap here. There we go. And there she goes. She sits perfectly there. I hope you guys are able to see that. I'm sorry. I might have had that all off camera because I have to get up close to it. She is this big. I keep saying she, like this is Miku. This looks so good. Another piece that did come off, you won't be able to see on camera, is, yeah, there it goes. One of the little plugs here. But I'm not gonna glue that. It looks like it just simply sits, and it's so small you may not be able, you can see it probably between my fingers. But this little thing here came off, which is attached to the cables right here. But it's not, it's attached to the end of it, so I'm in love. Even though it's broken, that part was broken, it's completely fine. I'm gonna let that dry for a little bit before I put Miku on the base because I don't want anything to get messed up. And like I showed you earlier, there's like a little bit of like white-ish here. Again, you may not be able to see on camera because the lighting right here, but it's like a white ash type of thing. I don't think that's meant to be there. It looks, yeah, it might be just like it's not paint transfer. It might be dust or something because it literally, with my nail, it's coming off. So I'm gonna get a little wet rag or paper towel or something, kind of wipe that, and then yeah, this base is honestly phenomenal. I mean, yeah, that part broke, but it's no big deal because I can't really see it anyway. It was this piece right here. But I'm excited. Let's get on with the rest of the unboxing. So just a quick overview, guys. This is basically all the parts that is included with Miku. She does have her microphone piece here, her stand, and the microphone itself. The little wire that's like attached to it, it's really cute. I absolutely love all the details that she comes with, and it doesn't look like there's a lot, but just to let you guys know ahead of time, this took me a really long time to put together, and it's crazy how stressful she was. Even though she's absolutely beautiful, it's just she was a bit time consuming. So this is me kind of putting her on the base. It was honestly pretty simple to attach her to the base, but because she's honestly pretty big, she doesn't have much of a good balance, and so she's really flimsy. So that's one thing I have to say about her, because I kind of wish was a bit more sturdy, but at the same time I am happy that she didn't have a lot of stands or support rods, but I feel like this kind of would have been needed for her. So following the instructions say to attach the little microphone wire, is what I'm going to call it, to the actual microphone here. You kind of have to twist and turn on it a little bit and push it down very gently because you don't want to break the wire here. Mine took me a few minutes off camera, but I was able to do it. And then the instructions recommend that you put the microphone stand attached to the microphone first at the bottom of like the stand that she's holding, and then the microphone on the top. So I recommend that you honestly do this backwards. I feel like you will see in a minute that it's a lot easier to place Miku, the flag, in her hand first before attaching all the accessories to it. The instructions say to put the microphone stand together first, then put the stand in her hand, but it's a lot more complicated because the flag is really big, and if you can't balance it very well, it's gonna be hitting the stand and hitting her hair, and it's gonna be hitting parts, and you don't want to get any paint transfers and you don't want to get any damages to her. So I recommend doing the opposite, which you'll see in a few minutes in the video, but this is me following the instructions, and it was not easy this way. You also have the big support rod. There is a hole in the back of the base. You can just place it through. There is no and how should I say, support for it to stop at, so you kind of use your finger to put underneath the base to stop the pull from going too low. But it's pretty simple putting that part together. And this is the part that I literally had to fast forward. I literally fast forwarded for you guys because this part took me a long time. And again, I had to follow the instructions, or I did follow the instructions here, but again, because of how long this took, I ended up just kind of winging it and doing it the way I prefer, and it didn't take as long, but it still took some time because she was really fragile, and this is an expensive figure. I really did not want anything to break with her. So like I said, I ended up taking all that stuff off the actual flag or the microphone stand. The hole, the keyhole for her hand, for it to go in the jacket, is extremely small, and her hand does swivel back and forth. So I had to get a lot lower to angle this really correctly. Again, the flag, I keep bumping her hair and I keep hitting it, and I'm super nervous here because I don't want to scratch her hair or damage or break a chip off or anything. I even got my flashlight eventually just to see the direction of where the hand goes because I just couldn't pivot right. So again, and fast forwarding here, this took me again some more time to really get the hand in there, and because the flag is heavy, you really want to make sure you push in that hand for the keyhole all the way, because if you don't, it will fall out, and you don't want the flag to break. The flag and her hair is probably one of the most fragile pieces on this scale. And after using the flashlight to help, it really did make a difference. It kind of guided me to what position the keyhole is and where her hand actually lines up. So I recommend doing this before you do anything else, because this is the most tedious part of the whole figure. And with that, a few more minutes, again, more rewinding, but I was able to get everything together and get her in place. You guys don't know how stressful this was. I was so nervous, but I'm so happy eventually. It took some time and patience, but I was able to get it in, and she turned out perfect. She's done. Oh my gosh. That was stressful, but she looks so good. Yee. I love her. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get her in some B-roll. Oh my gosh, that was so stressful. I didn't think I'd take that long, but I'm sweating a little bit. But she looks great. I'm so happy. She's huge. There's a lot of issues and a lot of good and bad things to say about this figure, but I am in love with her. She is absolutely fantastic. Okay, let's do the B-roll. And with that, she's all put together, you guys. This was, and it may not look it, but a pain in the butt. But all the better, she just is fantastic. This is probably the best Miku in 2024 for me personally. I know we had that beautiful strawberry Miku that we unboxed in January, but I don't think anything could compare to this one. Just the overall color scheme and just the fashion for me. This Miku just tops every Miku that I've had, and she is humongous. I did not think she would be this big. Most scales like this, especially when they're 1/7, the figure itself is a lot smaller while the base and the background are a lot bigger. But it's like the perfect balance of size, and just it's so good. I am so thankful. I believe Hobby Max or Hobby Stock was one who sculpted her. Absolutely amazing. The detail with the stereos and the speaker system, the cables, it really does feel like they've gotten inspiration from that Kurisu we unboxed in November. And just, it's such a beautiful concept, and I love the color scheme, especially black in this pink and purple and gold trim. Everything is so good. I am literally in love with this Miku. She is definitely a grail worth quality for me. She doesn't fit in a detail clearly. We have her, and I measured her, you'll see in a little bit. I got her around 16 inches from the base to the flag, which is crazy. You'll see in a little bit, she'll be next to the resin Aki. She's almost as big as him when it comes to the height. But she just, look at her, guys. The more you look at her, the more you can notice how much detail they actually put into this scale. And it's gorgeous. I think, again, like, the best Miku 2024 hands down. The sculpt of the flag is so perfect. I love how it's almost torn in certain sections, and then you can see the shading from inside. It's like hues of a lighter pink, while it's purple in some areas and an ombre black on the ends. You could also see the color pattern on her skirt underneath the jacket too. It's like a peach color, but also a light pink and some purple mixed in with it. It is such a great scale. Even the detail with her outfit saying Hatsune Miku and the base. Just the base is so good. It is really light, even though there's so much going on. It's almost like, the same feels like Kurisu. You have a lot of things going on, but all the pieces that you're seeing are very light, so the base isn't heavy at all, which I can appreciate too, so I don't have to worry about, slipping out of my hand. But it was a bit annoying again with that broken piece you saw earlier. But Miku, nonetheless, has stolen my heart. This Miku is absolutely gorgeous, and I hope we get more Miku like this in the future. Maybe just the overall, aesthetic of the punk rock, almost. I'm not sure what type of fashion, but it's just gorgeous, and I love it. I'm living for it. I love this Miku so much. You can even see here the shading on her hair is a slight hint of purple too underneath her bangs, and it just looks such a nice touch. I just can't give enough praise to this Miku. Again, this is the type of aesthetic that I like, the punk rock grunge, I guess, kind of look, and I absolutely love it. I'm so happy to have her in my collection. I think she might be my number one figure out of my whole collection. I really think she beat the Mel from Alter. Just the lacing on her, the stitching of the jacket, the lace on her skirt, even underneath you see that it's blue and it's torn and ripped, and her belt's hanging off her waist, and the oversized jacket hanging on off her shoulders. It's so perfect, and they've captured this Miku beautifully. Even the tights, I love how the shading of the tights, it goes to a dark purple then to a lighter pastel. A lot of ombre shading in this figure, and the overall color scheme with the black, purple, pink, and the blue, everything contrasts well together. And like I said, absolutely in love, and I really hope we get another design of Miku like this. Probably not, because it is the Digital Stars 22, but as you couldn't see here, guys, how huge she is. I have the camera back pretty far, and she's almost in comparison to the resin next to me from Nirin Studios. And I'm so surprised my turntable could even balance her really well too. Like I said, I measured her just to see, because I wanted to see her her measurements, because MFC does have an estimation, but she's big. I think I got her at 16 inches. I can't remember. It's kind of hard to see from here, but I just in awe. I have her on the top of my D12 as of now. If I had to say, like I said, the few complaints was just she is a lot wobbly. I wish she wasn't so wobbly. And I think the other thing would be her mouth. Her mouth, I know she's not supposed to be smiling, but I just wish there was something about the mouth could have changed. And this, you can easily bump her, easily shake her, and she will move a lot. I know I'm grabbing her legs, so she's shaking a bit more, but I'm trying my best not to shake her too much because she will fall. She does have support rods in the bottom of her feet, but they're very small. They're not very thick, so she's not really stuck on there, I could say. If the support rods were a lot longer, like some of the next Purple Heart scales by Vertex, I would feel a lot more safe. The big support rod that you're seeing, it's mostly for the flag being held, not really supporting Miku herself. So that's something you guys gotta look out for, and just so you know, to just give you that information. But yeah, I am in love. I love this Miku so much, and I can't wait for more Hatsune Miku in the future. We have a lot more pre-ordered. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys love this Miku? Was she, in your opinion, worth $511? I asked my fiance in the background, and she said no. So, to all your own, it's really your grails, and Miku is definitely that character I would spend an arm and a leg for. Will I pay for that much? Maybe. It depends on the Miku. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.